Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to No Man's Land. Now today it is all about the trees and the placeables. You can see here this area has all been freshly mown. There is grass over there in the pit, not that much, and over there we've got two wagons. One has got hay bales in and one has got grass bales. So what we're going to do, we're going to start by cutting down some trees. These are not the size that I wanted to cut, but better than nothing. So we'll give this a trim. I'm going to have to super strength these out of here because I still haven't bought anything that I can use for actually picking them up. And we're also going to leave them as full logs, which is the other reason why super strength is going to be required, really. Chop that guy down. So we're basically clearing an area. And there is a very good reason for that, and there's a good reason for why we also need the trees. I had a chat with the local builder, and he told me he will build me a house. I'll show you the house. It is houses, I guess. There we go. So he will build me this house for 12,000. Usually it would cost 30, but if I give him the wood, he will let me have this for 12,000. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to save ourselves some money by chopping down some trees on our land. I mean, that seems like a pretty good deal for me. Oh, that one is actually light enough that I can pick it up. Very interesting. So we need to just move these. I don't know where to put them. I guess if I put them somewhere that's going to be easily to see, like here, yeah. Now I've lost the stump. There we go. That's the stump. Now I know someone did tell me that I can actually use the lumberjack mod to chop the wood, to chop the stump, and it will actually go into the firewood pile. But I don't have anything at the moment. See, I can pick this guy up as well. That's impressive. I do not have super strength turned on, so I'm quite impressed that I'm able to do that. As I mentioned last time, I got some fields done. That field over there has been cultivated completely, and the field over here has been sprayed with compost. So we're looking good. And the reason for obviously for mowing the grass is because I'm going to put down a placeable, and it makes a lot more sense to mow the grass rather than just put a placeable directly on top and waste the grass. We've got plenty of other trees that I need to cut down, but we're going to do that after. The first job is, of course, to build the first placeable, which I'll show you. And it's going to replace one of the other items, but not yet. It's going to replace the cow pen. But I want the cows to finish all of the food that they've got in there, because otherwise it all gets wasted. And I could just transfer it out, but to be honest, that's really stupid. So I'm not sure how many trees we need. It's going to depend, I guess, on the size of the trees, so I'm going to have to just kind of look at the size and judge how many he needs. Okay, so we've got this one here that definitely needs to go. We've got some over there, obviously, but we're not going to do those just yet. Just want to clear this area for now. We'll move on to actually cutting some other trees down after. Okay, right. I'm just going to go and get these put into a pile. Because you don't need to see me running around doing that. So I will just get them all over in a pile and then we can put down the new placeable. The logs are in a pile, so now it's time to put down something new. If we head into the animal pens, we have got this guy here. Very cheap. I haven't modified the price at all. He does only hold 30 cows, but I'm pretty certain he's going to give me some manure. And that is something that I was really wanting. So I'm going to put him by here. I just want to make sure that he's lined up, that he's actually straight. I am a bit of a fickler for this. So that should be okay, but I want to move him back a little bit. I think that will be alright. There we go. So this is our wonderful new cow barn. And I'm not going to move any cows in just yet. Reason for that being that, well, at the moment they're doing very well over there, so I don't want to kind of bother them and move them into this one. I can't see this one yet because there's no animals in here. But this does look very nice. So definitely get our manure, get our milk here. Sorry, not manure, slurry. That's a manure pit. And the cows have got somewhere nice to graze. And we've got a bit of storage area as well, actually. That's cool. We can put our tanker in there. That's very nice. Okay, so that is that bit sorted. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly tidy that up a little. Not sculpting that one. There we go. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay. So this is costing me a little bit of money, but not much. Alright, perfect. And we didn't actually need to do any leveling. That managed to be perfectly level. It didn't disrupt anything at all, which I'm very happy about. And we still got all of this land over here that we can turn into a field. Right, the next thing, these enormous trees. So the first trees I need to take off. Let me just put speed on. I will show you something I did off camera. So you can see here, I actually did a bit of mowing just to mark out the edge. This is going to be where the extension goes. The only thing is we can't extend right now because we have got trees in the way. So we do need to chop these guys down. It's like lightning. There we go. So I'm just going to put him by there. That way I can actually see him. We need to take these down as well. That one is a big one. So I'm actually going to leave that because that's not really... Is he in the way? He is, yeah. Okay. Well, it's a shame to cut down such a big tree, but it's going to help us massively in terms of what the woodcutter wants from us to build the house. This is going to give enough wood to feed the 5,000. Yes, I know that saying doesn't go like that, but it doesn't have to. Oh, that was close. No. There we go. So I think I will actually just get these all moved off screen, probably at the end of the episode. For now we're just chopping. Well, maybe I'll move it in a minute, because I want to see exactly how much Ooh. How much wood we've got. So I can work out how much more we need to cut down. There are some trees over there at the edge of the field that are also, they're sort of in the way. And I'm pretty sure there is a tree lying down over there somewhere. Oh look, our trees have grown. Let me put this back on. So we can see them over there as well. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. They're growing nicely, but they are spindly looking things. Do we have a log lying around here? I had a feeling we did. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. So I can't pick him up, he's too heavy. Right, I'm going to move those trees that we've cut so far over to the pile so we can have a look at what we've got left to cut. The pile is looking okay, but we definitely need more trees. So I think we should take some from in here. That one I'm going to leave. There's a very good reason for that. But where I want to put the house is right up here, in the middle. So it would be good if we could clear some of the trees out from this area. So this will be where we cut them down. Of course these trees are quite big as well, which is very helpful. There we go. Let's just trim these before I forget. There we go. And we're going to have to chop them in two. And I will have to super strength that down there. We're doing okay though. I think another couple of trees like this and we'll have enough. We can take this one as well, because this is an absolute monster. That came down with a hell of a wallop. Look at the size of this guy. Okay, let's take him first. Oh no, hang on. Did I cut? Yes, I did cut him in two. I thought I did. I thought I was going crazy then. So this area down here, obviously this section up here is going to be for the house. So the area down the bottom, I can't do much with it. I was thinking I could use it for another field, but thinking about it, that's not sensible. Because we're going to need a path that goes down to the road from our house. So I think it's going to be better to actually put this area as kind of any placeables we need. So for example, we need a silo. I have found some mods for silos, but we need a silo, and so I think we should probably do that kind of stuff down the bottom. Like I said, this is a massive tree. Absolutely monstrous. And it's making the wood pile much bigger. It is a shame that we don't get to keep this wood for ourselves, because, as we know, wood does pay very well. But at the same time, we are saving 23,000 euros on a house by supplying the wood. We could build it ourselves, but I don't trust my building abilities, to be honest. I think something would end up lopsided. There we go. We can carry that. Good. And obviously, once again, if we do need more trees, especially because we're ripping down quite a few of them at the moment. I will plant some more probably, but once we've got the house and some of the placeables in, I'll have a better idea of where to put any new trees. Because the ones we've got over here, as lovely as they are, they're just kind of, I put them in randomly. There was no benefit to having them there or anywhere else. So let's get these trimmed up. Lovely. Okay. So cutting in half. Yeah, so now this part is looking good. Obviously we don't have 12,000 euros, so we're going to have to wait. But we will have it soon. Where's the other half of my tree? Here it is. This is the problem with the long grass. It was easy to find the trees on the short grass, but this long stuff just makes life a little bit more difficult. Come on, tree. There we go. So I trust everyone has got everything sorted for Christmas. This is the pre-Christmas episode, so this is going out on Wednesday. As I said in the last episode, there will be one, the Saturday episode, because of Saturday being Christmas Day, and I don't release a video on Christmas Day. There will be a video on the Friday instead, and there will also be a video on Sunday, a bonus video. So I would say if we take down that, and this, I think that will actually be enough. I believe so. Could be completely wrong. So let's go and get this one over, and I'll grab the others and we'll see how the wood pile looks. I think that's a fairly respectable pile. That should be enough wood. So the last thing we're going to do today is, look at this, this looks so nice. The last thing we're going to do today is we're going to get that field extended. So I need to grab the subsoiler, and you know what, that still doesn't look too bad. It looks good. And that's what I want. I want it to look good. We can't extend this grass field, but we can extend this one. So I need to put him on create fields, and then drop him down. Here we go. So I am wasting a little bit of grass this time. Normally I try quite hard not to waste any grass, but because I want to get this field seeded next time, I really need to just get it done. The only thing I'm a little worried about is how much compost I'm going to need to do this. I think there's going to be a lot required, which means that maybe, because of the size of the field, maybe we should go with the green fertilizer method, but I don't know. That just takes so much extra time really to get the crop. It's obviously far quicker if we can just immediately what's the word? Immediately seed it and then fertilise it. Well, in fact, even fertilise it before. So I think that's what we'll have to do. We'll have to fertilise it next time and then get it seeded. It's just going to cost a lot of compost, a lot of money in compost. But we have the money from the milk, so I'm not too worried, I suppose. Could be worse. Could be far, far worse. So, I think we should just time-lapse this. That'll get it all done nice and quickly. So, let's jump to a time-lapse. That is the field extended then, and it means extra money, and I will never complain about extra money. And I did also just remember that where I have been, what's the word? Where I have been obviously subsoiling or cultivating in the grass, we do actually have a bonus from that. We have, turn off the line, so all the grass section has got at least one fertilizer stage. The large bit here has actually got two, so we don't need to fertilize as much as I thought we did, which is quite good. But we're definitely leaving fertilizing for next time. Is there anything we can do right now? I suppose we could start the seeding. Question is, what am I going to plant? So let me have a quick look. Okay, so I think what we should do is, in that field over there, we should do wheat. I do not think I've got any wheat seed available. I've only got soybean and oilseed radish. Okay, let me get the planter filled up with some wheat, and we'll get that put in the ground. And this wheat is going to be used for chickens once we get them, but for now it's just going to be used to get ourselves an abundance of straw. Oops, can I empty you please? There we go. To get ourselves an abundance of straw, and that straw is going to be used for something else, something that we need even more money for. We're spending a lot of money at the moment. So yeah, I'll get that sorted and then we can start some seeding. Here we go then. We are now full and we are planting wheat. Wow, the seed is rocketing down, I have to say. I think we might need a lot more seed. But this is good because, I'm just going to drop the time down to 1. This is good because it does mean we're going to get ourselves plenty of straw, and straw is necessary for making compost. Well, you can use pretty much anything, but I think using our plain straw, you know, straw that comes from wheat and barley, standard stuff, is going to be a good thing to do. Because we don't need straw for the cows, because we haven't put any cows into the new barn, and even when we do, we could give them the other type of straw. What's it called? No, sorry, we could get slurry from them. So I'm not It's not like we have to give them straw right away. But this way, we could put straw into the compost pile, which we haven't even bought yet, and then we'd be able to get ourselves some free fertiliser in terms of compost, as well as having fertiliser in slurry or manure terms as well. And that would be very, very helpful for boosting the yield of the fields and getting ourselves even more money. And I would like to be making more money. It really would make life easier. We've spent pretty much all of our cash buying these pieces of equipment. So you can see just how quickly the money goes down when you aren't making a lot of it. But this is really, really helpful, because I do not need to cultivate the field if I don't want to. I do have that cultivator. That's because sometimes I'm going to want to cultivate the field. But right now, this speeds it up. So, because I'm conscious of the amount of time this episode might go on, I am now going to disappear and finish this field. And when I'm back, we will end the episode. So I'll see you in a moment. Just gotta put the headland on then. I think we're gonna have to do 2 passes. But that will then be one field completely seeded, and to be perfectly honest, it did not take me much time at all. I do love having this ginormous seeder. It makes my life so much easier. So yeah, we'll just quickly finish this off, and then that will be the episode done. Now those trees, when I planted them, I thought, nah, they're not going to be in the way at all. It seems they may be slightly in the way, but not so much that I can't work around them. So, put this last bit on. We're going to have some seed left over. That's good. That's very good. So we did wheat in here so we can get some straw for compost, but I think in the other field, the one that we just extended, I think in there we will put canola. As much as I want to do soybeans again and make a fortune, I don't think we should. We should try and do something different. That's my feeling anyway. So let's just quickly empty him out and park him up. Really, really need to find somewhere to start storing the seed. So, park him there. Okay, that is us done. So, it is now 3 days until Christmas. I hope you've got everything ready. If not, quickly go and buy stuff. From me, thank you very, very much, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.